recording. There we go. Now we're recording for YouTube too. Hello, YouTube. Anyway, let's get back to the important part of the stream right here. It's not me. It's that. It's that right there. Oh my god, look at how cute she is. She is the bestest little cat of a lifetime. Don't let anybody else tell you anything but that. If you have a cat, you will understand my pleasure and or my pain, depending on how you look at it. Owning a cat is a pain in the butt, but she is freaking adorable. Right, baby. Mwah. Love her to pieces. This is Buttons. In case you guys don't know my cat, it's my firstborn child. That's the best way I can phrase it. Courtney and I got her, I don't remember how long ago. Long enough. And since then she's been, I will say, the primary member of the family that owns all of this house, all of our time, and about 8 other things of fun. I did get a new headset too, if you can't tell by the headset. Let me get rid of this paperwork. That way you guys aren't creeping on my medical bills or my lovely note from my grandmother. But she is a very finicky cat. She's been very bitchy all day, for lack of a better way of phrasing it. She was mad at me when I left this morning for the office, and I came home, and she has not left me alone since then, in a good way. So, call it a win for what it's worth. Yeah. She likes to be pet only when it's appropriate for me to be petting her. She will not be pet otherwise, and she gets very annoyed when you pet her. But she'll be sitting on me for a little while, but I expect once we actually get into the game, she will adequately run the fuck away and be very annoyed that I decided to do something else besides pay attention to her. Unless somebody out front, naturally with the traffic that's going on by my house, everybody's a bit loud and traffic-y, and she likes to go watch the traffic too, so that'll be one of the 2 reasons she leaves, if any. Otherwise, she just happily lets me rub her head, because she likes the scritchies. She also is weird. She likes her nose and like her upper eyeballs to be rubbed, but she hates having her butt rubbed, like her rump, I guess is what I'd call it. And she's also fluffy as all get out because we haven't had her groomed in a while. Her nails, she has claws, not just like claws, like they're far off of her fingers or toes or toe beans or whatever the hell you want to call them. And she is very in need of getting them cleaned and filed. And the last time I tried to do that, she attempted to kill me with them. So we let the groomer do that now. But it looks like she's going to be happy enough here for the moment, so I'm not going to bug her too much more. Anyway, let's see, any other wild announcements? It's Tuesday. I'm streaming on Tuesday tonight purely because yesterday I couldn't stream because Courtney actually had the day off of class. So we spent some of it together, and she spent some of it away, and admittedly I thought about streaming, but I wouldn't have had really enough time to get more than like an hour worth of stream time in, and I didn't think it was really worth it. So I figured I'd come on for a couple hours tonight. I think she's due home after workout or something or another she's doing. Clearly I pay attention to my soon-to-be wife. But she's due back at some point this evening, and that's when I'll probably call it a quits for the night. But until then, only because I didn't really have anything to do and I wanted to take a break from Sky Factory, I figured we'd get to some Apex and try and keep this game from dying, for lack of a better way of phrasing it. I'm also shit at it. My college roommate ever gets on while I'm streaming, he will run circles around me and laugh at me the entire time, because he's much better at it than I am. But until then, if he doesn't get on at all, or if he's busy tonight, it'll just be me. I will just be queuing with randoms, probably dying within the first 2 minutes, if not 1 minute. I got my Snapchat handle up there now. It's, in case you guys are actually trying to pay attention and want my Snapchat handle, you'll get adequate time to, go poke at it now. I don't remember what my username is, so I just copied that over to the computer and said, there, you can deal with it there. So, if you ever want my Snapchat handle, it's that one right there. Alright, let me flop over. I know I'm going to have to move stuff around and everything. Let me move here. I don't remember where anything is in the UI. And okay, good. We have sound. I was worried that I wouldn't have sound for some reason. I don't know who I'm going to be playing. Oh, don't leave. Oh. just like that. Didn't take that long. Alright, let me readjust this back up to my head. Looking a little high. Beep. There we go. Alright, so we're probably going to play one just as the UI is based right now, only because I don't remember where my camera should be optimally. Battle Pass. Ooh, okay, I've done barely anything. I'm an asshole. Alright, I think we're going to play... I'm going to try and play Bloodhound. Bloodhound's my usual go-to main. Mirage is my backup. So we're going to start with that. And we're going to ready up and we're going to get up into this shit. Let's do it. Oh, now I have cat fur all over me, so I'm wiping it. My beard's the worst. Like, I don't know whether I have any in it. But you can kind of, like, if I rub up against it like that, yep, I just pulled fur out of my beard. Because Buttons loves to be all up in my shit. And it's floating now, too, in front of me. Downside of having a fur-based cat. Hair cats are good, but I'm allergic to them. Or at least, I think I'm still allergic to them. I was when I was a kid, and I never really, stopped to figure it out. Okay, servers, anytime would be fantastic. I'd appreciate it. There we go. Cool. Yes, I know what Bloodhound's thing is. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't remember what's on the left and right. Left looks like my health, so we're gonna try and not wait here like this. I don't want to alt-tab out yet, but we're gonna move me maybe top left. I don't remember. You'd think I would have paid attention to it, but nope, you'd be wrong. Webcam, name. Boop. I hopefully didn't just drag everything, or else I'm going to be real sad. Alright, let's move me up there. You'd think I would have it sort of bound nicely, but you'd be wrong there too. Alright, that looks better. Perfect. Hopefully that works. I would worry about resizing me and stuff, but for right now we're just going to do that, and I'll see what's in top left next.
This is your champion.
If that guy has no team, that is sad but daunting at the same time. Alright, top left's the map. I gotta do top right, so we'll move me next time. Alright, this is gonna be a quick match because I haven't played in Eon and they want to drop Skulltown. Ye fucking ha. I don't have my mic enabled. I obviously have text chat enabled, but how many we got around us? None? None? Oh, they're below us. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna land here. Right on the top. And we're gonna go straight over the other side. Land here. Alright, I got the beak. That Mozambique. The game of champions right now. Alright, I got a pistol now at least. Don't need a knock shield. Oh god, we've already got one down. I really should play Pathfinder. I'm so much better at wall running sometimes.
Ring's not close. Hustle out.
Got the Pathfinder. Look at me being a good teammate already. This is the best you're gonna see. This is Jason at his prime. Good teammate. That's it.
Time's over.
Oh god. Me running is hard. Yeah, I'll take the triple take. I need frickin' armor. Even level 1 would be good right now. There it is. Oh god, they're everywhere. This is the worst. Hope I didn't just take his helmet. I don't really care if I did, though. Boop boop. Oh, Thanks, come here. Woo, that's one knock! Okay, short. No! I don't know where my team is. That's my Octane. I don't know whether he took me or not, though. Oof. That's another streamer right there, too. Octane lived. Nope. Ooh! Well, that's our team. That's that. Slow clap. I downed one. That was a relatively good. Oh, I killed one. I killed somebody. Huh. I'll take a win. I'll take it as a win. All right. Let me once again grab webcam and all that good stuff, and we'll go top right. Bop. How are we looking? Not on the edge. Not on the edge. Shoop. There we go. I really should right center that name, but, you know. It shows how bad I am at editing. Okay. Good round one start. Good round one start. I didn't feel like shit for that one by the end of it. It wasn't great, but at least I killed somebody. Courtney's on her way home. Maybe she skipped class or something? Not workout class, not class. Oh my god, if I'm first, maybe I should just pick Pathfinder to be a dick. Two people want Pathfinder? Nope, I'm in the middle. That guy's gonna get Pathfinder. Who wants to fly in a zip line? Not me. Oh, he took Octane instead. Blank's here. I'll just take Blood. Back when this first came out, oh god, let's see how far back was that? A couple months? January, right? Someone? Yeah, January. I was Bloodhound only. He was the only character. Oh god, it's a gender fluid one if I remember correctly. Bloodhound was my only main where I could actually get kills and stuff, purely because I sucked so hard with playing any of the other champions, just because their stupid skills and stuff I could not do. I'm saying we're going run off, and I'm flying this, so we're going run off. I like runoff as a start. It usually is where I always have my college roommate or any of us immediately drop, just because the distance to, I will say, good weaponry versus the mid-range stuff is usually very quick from an escalation standpoint. Ow! So bad at this game. Oh my god, I already got knocked. Oh, that was so bad. I missed every shotgun shell and got fucking punched to death. Oh, god. I wonder even if my team will pick me up. The fact that we're two down already. Where did our... What? Why? Why did you go so far? I wouldn't go over there. There's 3 teams fighting right now. 2 if you include us being dead. And he's immediately going back to pick up Octane when... me in time. At least I highly doubt he will. Whoop! Probably should have logged out of Google, because that's my Hangouts going off in the background. There's another Pathfinder behind you. Oh, what? Fail. And just like that, we're back at the main menu. This is why I hate Apex. I survived 2 minutes. and 1 minute entirely was falling. No. No. This is the downside to Apex. Every time I drop, I end up dying like an idiot across the map. For not being able to punch people. For, what, not being able to shoot somebody fast enough? You know, there's no recoil in this game, which is the worst part. Like, I should just be able to bop and shoot, but no. The answer is, anytime I go to look to bop somebody, I just miss. Ooh, a caustic name. This means we're gonna do real bad. He's real bad right now. Let me get my other headphone on, that way I can actually hear people if they're fucking sneaking up on me. Not family friendly, by the way. I'm gonna be swearing a lot this time around.
This is your champion.
Oh! Only 329 kills on that guy? Cool. I don't think I have 329 kills across my entirety of all my characters. You just not picking? You gonna jump? Okay. Okay. I guess, okay. We are going straight into the thick of it. Awesome. I hate the auto-shotty. It's about as much as I hate this thing, though. Why do I grab a frag grenade?
First blood.
They're not shooting at me, that means it's fine. I gotta remember to run with my gun holstered. Yet again, another game set where you have to do, well, don't have to do it, but if you do, it's smarter. Okay, I've got plenty of shotgun ammo. Thermite, take the shield. Peacekeeper, I'll take. Oh, there's an R99 over there. I'd love that. Nope, answer. Okay. Not even gonna worry about it. We're just gonna keep rolling. Thought that was not a teammate. There were steps here. There are steps here. I see the steps.
Someone was gathering loot here.
Yes, I said that. Thank you. I'm mediocre with the Havoc.
Placing gas trap.
Before,
Attention.
I was much better with it before we had the,
A champion has fallen.
not the secondary upgrades of it, but before they updated its, optics on it. I mean, I guess we're going that way, that's fine. No one else is calling anything, so I'm gonna run it. Buttons has hair on my, like, chin and beard, and it tickles just a little bit of my nose, and I'm like, ugh, every time. Oh my god, stop pinging my hangouts, I don't want to tab out right now.
Setting up a zipline.
Oh, fly high with the zipline. Yeah, thanks for setting that up beforehand, buddy. Man, they're both going! What a dick!
This place has seen activity.
Of course it has. Backpack. Helmet, thank God. Alright, I've got equipment now at least. Zoop. Probably have the shotgun out for this, but I really should be talking. I'm not, but I really should be.
Ultimate accelerant here.
I don't know. No, we don't need that, our team. Ooh, a hemlock. That's much smarter.
New kill leader appointed.
Keep some of the ammo just in case I don't find anything better. think this can... Nope, I can't attach that. I lied. Here I go! Dun 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 dun. There's the wingman. Alright. Now I can really suck dick with this gun.
Knockdown shield here. Level 2.
Havoc here.
Alright. Cool. Great. Don't care. I either get really lucky with the whatchamacallit? I know what it is, the wingman, or I get really unlucky and die like an idiot. So we're gonna see one of those two things happen right about now.
This way.
Do, do, do. That's been explored. I mean, this is the bright side of this part of the game. Right now, there's nobody... Oop.
Someone traveled through here.
Progress.
We find ourselves inside the next ring. Serendipitous.
I really should get better about long-range falling and kicking on the ground, but I don't.
I suggest we do some research in this area.
Someone's
Care
been there.
package being delivered.
Survey beacon here.
Incoming care package. Might be
We
something
should conduct a search right here.
Oh, I was trying to stay on that. I fucking suck so hard at landing on stuff. Not landing on stuff.
I found the next ring location for us. Check your maps.
Cool, great.
Setting up a zipline.
Yeah, no, I see it. My plan is to get it because we have no armor, no nothing, and freaking we're down to 11 squads. Solid.
Have these cards
Be something good, be something good, be something good, be something good, be something good. Take the helmet. Great. Alright, game. Letting me hop to that would have been nice. I don't know who these guys are, but we are not in a good position right now, which is sad. There's a fight going on over here. We might be able to third person it, but... Try and get closer. Oh. Why do I feel like I don't have a full clip? Oh, nuts! Ah, crap, I reloaded. Oh my god, they got me. I'm amazed. Oh, there's a guy above me. I guess I'll revive him, that's fine. He didn't watch the direction. The door was blocking, we were fine, didn't watch the other way. Love it. Love it. At least I survived for more than a minute on that one. Top 5. Yep, top 5. I didn't get a single kill. It's a good time. It's a good time. Oof. Courtney thought she was going to be home anytime soon, but there is traffic like crazy right now. Boop. Alright, let's see. What else can I vamp about while we wait? Oh my god, we took frickin' Bloodhound. Okay. I'm gonna take Pathfinder then.
This is going to be fun.
I'm a fly on a zip line. Queen. Started with my new team today. That's gonna be interesting. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but we'll see how that goes. That's a future Jason problem in some regard. Oh my god, I have a level 5. Oh no. Oh no.
Introducing your champion.
I remember level 5. Oh my god, that's Madness! Haha! I know who that is! I watch him stream about a quarter of the time. I'm gonna get Shrek'd. I don't even know where I want to land. Oh, that's such a bad idea, but okay. Okay. Yeah, Madness plays with Alfredo, and I watch Fredo stream all the time, whether it's Apex. He's back to playing Rainbow Six now, though, so a lot of Rainbow Six. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that there's no chance in hell we'll win this one, but it's gonna be a hard time to defeat this very easily. Great. I need a gun. I need a gun. This is not what I want. Whew. This isn't what I want.
First blood on the enemy.
I'll take these, though. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh. Where are we shooting at? Hey! Nailed that one. I'd love some more armor.
That's over
Don't
here.
want any of that. I'll take that, I suppose.
Eyes on the new kill leader.
Alright. We're probably... Yeah, we're breaching this way. Whew.
Longbow here.
Take the variable. Really shouldn't. I should just stick with a 1x, but I'm just taking that. Oh no.
I got some bad guys here.
Oh my god.
Don't worry.
I shouldn't have jumped. I should have just stayed there. I deserve that. Darn. Is that Manus' team? Just out of curiosity. No, it wasn't. Alright. Well. Life. I did 70 to him. I mean, that's not awful, but yet again, within 2 minutes, back dead in the ground. I am the apex predator. Proven. Alright, let's see what else is fun. D&D is Thursday. I get to play my Warlock again, which I haven't played in, I guess, a couple weeks. I think last week was my campaign. And the week before was, no, 2 weeks before, because we had a week off, was when I played last.
Let's go find them, Mike.
I think I'm gonna play Pathfinder again. So that'll be good. I'm excited to play again. We have one of our coworkers is actually joining us for the first time, so that'll be really fun. On the other side, and I won't call it bad news, I'll just say it's news at this point. I've decided, and I guess decided it's a bit of an overstatement. My last session went like shit. And I don't mean it in the bad way. I mean, it was just,
I'm the jump master.
less than optimal, I guess is the way I'm going to phrase it.
I say we land here.
Let's see if anyone else agrees with me. Where are we landing? Okay, we're going. Cool, great, perfect.
Respiratory system.
So I actually had the session was good. My coworkers and friends and my fiance are playing in that game. As I mentioned, I think in part to some of us. Or if you watch any of my content, you know that they do. But we had I'm going to call it a bit of a flub, in the sense of there was... I hear the thingy. It's in here. Turbocharger? I don't want a turbocharger. God dang it. Okay, you got it. No worries. Spitfire. I'm sitting here going, what guns do I have?
Next ring's far.
Get rid of the shotgun ammo. Take that, take that. So I have the group that I usually play with, which is my coworkers and such, and we got to a point where I could not keep them on track, is the way I'll phrase it. Only because, and not that it's any of their fault, let me note that way, because it's going to sound a little rude the way I phrase this, but they all are coworkers as much as they are, I will say, individuals, which is perfectly fine, and they don't see each other outside of work too much. So, as the days, weeks have gone by, that has sort of led to us not seeing one another. And what ends up happening with that is we end up sitting and talking about whether it's work or just life in general, whatever you want to phrase it as. So, because of that, naturally, sorry, I'm sitting here trying to figure out whether they're trying to move one way or the other at this point, and no one's moving.
Heavy mag here. Level 2. Check out this
I could use that.
Cancel that.
But naturally, because
Go this way. Dibs. Never mind.
gosh, I'm sitting here looking at all this stuff going, ooh, pretty.
Thanks.
Naturally, because of all the craziness with it, we end up not talking, and when we don't talk,
Looks like some people have been
Heard
there.
that.
Tunnel.
sorry. Now I'm game focused.
Got some tangos in here. Supply ship over there.
Yeah, I know the supply ship's there.
I am taking fire, friends.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Woo!
Reload.
Ah, that's weird. Really? Oh, I'm coming.
Enemy down.
I got a kill. There it is. That's a kill on the board for Jason. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take those. Oh man, I need a shield battery. Oop, that's the wrong button. Oh god. This is not the time. It's 4. The answer is it's 4. I forgot. I'm gonna cock this and reload. Oh shit! Oh shit! Got him. Okay. Okay, sure. That got hectic. I don't want the turbocharger. I'm gonna take all that ammo though. Oh, that's body shield. Perfect. I need a bandage.
Healing up. Eyes are open though.
I am repairing myself.
Alright, let's check these other guys quick. And then I'll try and remember what I was talking about. Because, you know, I just YOLO'd out of that one right darn quick.
Knockdown shield here. Level 3. Taking a knee. Patching up.
Let's go this way.
Enemies!
Hostile close.
Might be something good this way.
Solid copy.
Take that. Oh no, I want that Phoenix kit.
Good this way.
I saw it and I went, I need that before we go. Okay, so, the last session, now that I'm back in it and thinking, we ended up getting to a point where, as the DM, I had to reach a hard decision point and say, guys, it's not that I don't consider you guys to be worth DMing for. It's not that they're not a great crew or anything,
Check your stations.
but
Maybe something good this way.
okay,
Roger.
we're gonna go that way. Cool. It's nothing to do with them being bad at anything or whatever. Oh, well, yeah.
Syringe here.
Thank you. But it got to the point where I said, we're doing way less playing of D&D than we are actually playing the game.
Standard stock here. Level
And
Help keep that
they
target
all
center.
somewhat agreed. There were multiple times the session got derailed and I tried to bring it back, and there were multiple times where it got derailed and there was no bringing it back, which was sort of,
Light ammo here.
I will say, the problem of it. Not that it's a bad problem,
Follow the tunnel.
it's more of a,
I need it.
it was more of, I'll say relative sadness, just because it's not that it's anyone's problem, it's more that it was, a problem with the limited amount of time we got to spend together, I guess is the way I'll phrase it. And I sort of took a look at it and debated, is this really something that I want to spend, you can hear him up on our right, time doing, or should I be wasting my time trying to let us have some of the better times just sitting talking and playing games. So what I think I'm gonna end up doing is realign. That guy just got purple armor.
I am taking fire, friends.
I think I'm gonna realign and either switch up the campaign that we're playing, or I'm just gonna say, and I won't say fuck it, but I bumped it a couple times. Juice back up real quick.
Who's next door? 45.
Did you not portal? I thought you portaled.
30 seconds remain.
For some reason, I thought that guy portaled it.
Roger.
Oh, darn, I had a good shot. Any grenades? No.
Give me a sec. Recharging shield. Loading. Whole unit.
Oh my
clear.
god, you need to... No, you need to come up here right now. Don't move. Stay quiet.
Using a med kit. 1 sec.
There's one. One's right there. Was there that's 2 teams. Because there's 3 of them and we knocked and immediately killed one. Damn, that sucks. That's what I get for not paying attention either. You too, C-Bay. GG. I got 2 kills. Hey, did something. I'm not useless. So yeah, I've sort of decided that we're either going to change up how I'm doing the campaign, how I'm doing session, how I'm doing both is probably going to be the answer to it in some regard. Not that there's anything wrong. It's just going to be something different, because a lot of the time I try to leave the world very open, which, and I mean, I like playing in an open world, whether it's a game or D&D or whatever. I don't like just being handheld my way through these things. So I try to leave it as open as possible, while also making sure that, like, things are happening. Like, the world's going to continue working just because you decide, oh, I want to spend 2 weeks just, you know, laying on a beach going on vacation, quote unquote. So it's hard to be able to sort of sit there and just have that discussion with people, and no. He's playing Pathfinder, I haven't seen him for the last second. It's hard, because I don't think they're going to be too happy, especially some of them that have been playing their characters forever, but I don't think, and it's not that I don't think we have another choice, it's the characters that have died, they didn't transfer over details to. So 2 characters died, and they were the ones that knew the plot line, at least the big part of the plot line. So the other 2 characters have essentially ignored it. And what's going to end up happening, just because I can sort of give insight, and if people are watching this that I know, well, keep your mouth shut. There is a person in the world who's currently gathering the orbs of Tiamat. So think about Dragon Ball Z, only instead of Dragon Ball Z, it's legitimately the Dragon Balls are essence of Tiamat, the Tyrant God Dragon, whatever you want to call her. And the concept is essentially stop that guy, that person, from gathering all these orbs. And you think, oh, Jason, that makes logical, simple sense. They failed at doing it twice, and he's up to, like, I will say 3 orbs now. And he actually just went about getting his 4th, and I actually did something that I won't call it unusual, I'll just call it something I don't usually do. I gave them a cutscene, as I like to sort of think about and call it, where I essentially said, listen, I know the world, like, you guys don't see this side of it, so I'll bear this in mind, but here's what's happening somewhere else. And I told them about how the 2 people that they faced here and there on occasion have arrived at a mountain, and when they arrived at the mountain, I'll take that flatliner, actually. I talked about how they saw, like, not an army, but I'll say an army of giants that were trying to siege a mountain. And what they don't really understand yet, in some regard, is... Oh, okay. That's fun. What they don't really know yet is the fact that those mountains, or those giants, and the 2 guys are sieging a ancient white dragon who is in charge of the white essence piece of Tiamat, because her 5 heads are 5 colors: blue, red, white, black, and yellow, I believe. I could be wrong on the last one, though, so don't quote me on that. Oh, please don't.
There is a new kill leader.
Recharging shield.
Ooh, she has a nice shield.
Recharging my shield.
Ooh. No hostiles, huh? She was just here. Pick me quick. Ooh. I got one of those kills. 4. Turbocharger. Oh no, don't take all this stuff! Why are you doing this to me? Alright, we gotta take a quick break after this round, just because I gotta get my blood sugar stuff put together. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take that 301 and that, because I'm gonna run out of longbow stuff if I don't. That. No, I'm not using that. Take that. Where's the 3rd? Yeah, that guy. Boop. That. No, I don't need that. Let's drop that. Charge you up. Okay, cool. Got a kill. So, anyway, not to get back to belittling my bad points. So what ends up happening is they've got 4 of the 5 pieces of Tiamat, and if they get all 5, my expectation... Zipline. Whoop! Oh my god, he missed 3 shots. I knocked him! I got him with the sniper! I'm a sniper elite! Come on. Up in the range of the door.
Let us go this way. Opening fire on the enemy. Reloading. Good job, me. Whole squad down.
Dang it! I suck!
Star out.
I did not have flicks.
Over there.
God, I suck so much. I'm gonna ult. I gotta get in there.
Hostile close.
Oh no.
Contact with hostile.
Nope. Ah, failed. I failed so badly on that one. Darn it. Oh. We should have hung back. There were 2 squads down there. I'm the only one with... Oh, okay. I was going to say I'm the only one with the kill.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 3.
1 kill. 1 kill out of my 4 for the team. Alright. Let me stop for a minute. Test my blood sugar. That way it doesn't pitch up at... Oof. Oh, good. Gibraltar. I play him all the time. Yup. Yep. That's totally my play right there. Alright. Now that'll at least let me keep talking and finish my thought story, whatever. So, here, let me flip back the bigger screen. There we go. So, essentially, 4 of the 5 pieces of the Scaled Tyrant Tiamat have been gathered, and everybody is now sort of they're in flux because they don't know what to do because their characters wouldn't know, and they're 100% correct. 2 of them are new characters to the campaign. They would have no idea what anything dealing with the Scaled Tyrant is. They would not know what the previous group had done, or at least the previous half of the group had done. And then we run into the secondary problem here, which is, more, and I won't call it a more personal problem as much as it's a harder problem for me to, as a DM, try and deal with beyond saying, you guys fucked up. And it's 2 of the players aren't... It's not that they're not paying attention, and my fiance's one, and she knows she is, so I sort of bear this as a logical stance. They aren't necessarily... It's not that they don't care about the storyline, they don't care. They are just happy playing. And... Oh, we're fighting? Cool. Oh, we're gonna try and talk to this person? Cool. Oh, we're doing this? Cool. Everything's good for them, but they don't take notes. They don't remember half the time what's going on, and 3/4 of the time, if they aren't paying attention, even trying to pull them in by saying, oh, one of them goes by, her character's name is Honey. So like, oh, Honey, what do you think about this? And she goes, huh? And her response to that, well, unique that it is, I'll call it this. It's what Honey would do. She's whimsical in the sense of, like, she doesn't pay attention to many things. She's a little bit off. And it's like, oh, alright. And my fiance's playing a blind monk, so think of Toph from The Last Airbender. Or, not The Last Airbender, Avatar The Last Airbender. Yeah. Think about Toph without the earthbending abilities, and she's just a fist-fighting, but I gave her tremor sense, in the sense of, like, she can see some of her surroundings, but being in sand and other, like, difficult style terrain, that sort of gives her, not a bad thing, but it makes it harder for her to, I will say, keep track of things. So, I did that in hopes that it would be, in hopes that it'd be something that she could, like, have fun and play with a little bit. Sorry, I'm sitting here looking at the new, those skins are awful. Also, I'm not playing Gibraltar. I'm gonna set up to play Pathfinder. So, I feel bad, in some regard, because I don't want them to be like, well, you didn't tell us we had to be the ones writing notes, paying attention. It's something you just do, and even me with my scatterbrained memory, I remember everything that happened last session of my coworker Zach's campaign, who were playing on Thursday. So, like, we're going back in, and this army is it's an army of orcs that was coming to town, and a dragon. Like, we know the dragon's there, we know it's gonna be a dragon. My character was actually able to deduce, oh god, that's a dragon, roar, cry, whatever. So, I'm okay with these things, is the way I'm gonna phrase it, because I remember them, but at the same time, I don't take hardcore notes. Like, usually I write snippets that are important in, like, my phone or my iPad or whatever, and I remember them for next time around. But it's not a consistent thing. It's not consistency that I look for. So now seeing it on the other side, I go, darn, I really wish I'd made somebody take the notes, because that would have just been smarter.
This might be a copy that.
But they didn't. And I haven't decided. I'll say this is the darker thought of everything. I could TPK them, because logically they have maybe a session or two before there is going to be Tiamat looking for revenge on anything in that sort of neck of the woods. And that's going to be... again, background required here. Tiamat was killed originally in my campaign, so there was a big war between the gods before they were banished from the material plane, and I mean banished style, like for the good of the world, the realm, whatever you want to call it. Why can't I find a gun? This is gonna be such a bad idea if I go up here. No one's here? Wow. Alright. Call it a win. So Tiamat was banished with the rest of the gods, both on the good and the bad side. So if you think about it like that, it was equal opportunity banning. And, oh my god, it's a... Can I put that in my other gun, please? Yes, I can. So naturally, with them all getting... And again, banned isn't the right phrase, but it's the best one I can think of right now. The part about them getting removed from the material plane was, logically speaking, if they were ever to get back, it would be, I won't say catastrophic, but it would be a cataclysmic event. There you go. Cataclysmic is the word I'm looking for. Oh. So, they're potentially walking into that, which I feel bad about, and not in like a, like, it's awful for them, in like the sense of like, I don't want them to feel like they were just made to lose this fight, because it's hard being a DM where you're sitting there going, you're about to go into a fight you can't win, and I don't have any answer for that beyond, God, it's gonna suck sometimes, but you're gonna have to deal with the fact that occasionally you will not win these kind of things, and that's okay. And I feel like that's the best you can sort of respond to it sometimes, is there's times know when to hold them, know when to fold them, all that good kind of stuff, whatever you want to phrase it as. Yeah! Oh no, no, I want that. But, oh, possible.
I'll defend that area over there.
Oh no. better hope that person doesn't jump back up.
Thanks for having my back.
45 seconds and he's far. I mean,
Taking a leak.
No! Oh my god. Really? Where's the third? Oh my god. I shouldn't have jumped. I didn't heal and I'm an idiot. Such an idiot. Oh.
body shield here. Level 2.
Most damage out of my team. Just like to say, most damage out of my team. Woo! Rough. Anyway, so yeah, the TPK potential's there. The worst part is, even if I don't, it's like leaving a story not read to the end. I don't know if anybody has that sort of pain or debate or struggle. I have that one a lot, where I want the story to go start to finish, always.
I'm just kidding. He's fine.
And
everyone's fine.
this one either won't, or it'll come to a cataclysmic finish, and I'm going to feel slightly bad about it. And it's not... it's not painful to me. It's just sad. I guess sad is the word I'm going to use. Because... I don't know. I feel like having a good story, and again, this is more my childish side of me showing than anything. A good story should have an ending of triumph, and that's standard book writing potential. There's no sad ending.
Let's land here.
We can land there.
Heard that.
There's no sad endings, and that, as you can kind of guess, is going to be a very sad ending if it's done. And it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be anything more than it is. But we'll see, as I freakishly run and hope not to get shot right now. Oh god. Oh god. Alright. Alright. Nope.
I need to come over here.
No idea where my team is. They landed one building over and neither of them are around. Don't wear the Mozambique. Don't beak them. Don't beak them. Why are you beaking? Oh, he's our only guy left. Yeah. This isn't gonna end well. So yeah, I feel like I'm not going to do the story justice if they TPK, which is, there's nothing I can really say or do about it in some regard, but it sucks, and I don't want them to think that, what, he missed him. Oh, nope, he's... Wow. That's a kill. He's got 2 kills. Admittedly, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the beak's okay now. Please go pick my banner. He's below. You're dead. He got swarmed by the team. If there was clearly there was 2 teams because he killed one, but I only did 46 damage. Wow, sad. Man, I'm talking in circles. So yeah, I've decided that we're gonna end it, and I think I might say it this way and go. I think it's time to take a... of course we lost somebody. We're not going to play this one out, before you ask. I'm not going to waste my time when I only have one other person. Well, actually, I don't know. We'll see whether he stays or not. If he stays, maybe I'll play it out. 2 sometimes easier to play off of. Pulled more cat fur off me. There you go. There it went. Yeah, you saw it briefly. So yeah, I don't know. I think taking a nice break from it is going to be sort of my response to this, but I don't think that break's ever going to... Yeah, my other teammate left. We're not going to save. Not waste our time with that effort right there. So I don't know, I hope they're okay with taking a long break from it. And I say long, it's probably going to be an indefinite break. But I also am excited to start something new. And for the longest time, we've all been sort of joking about it and talking it over and over again. Why are we always the heroes? And, I mean, it's common for games, too. Why are you always playing the hero? Why do you play, and Battle Royales aside, this isn't going to work for this scenario, but think about Fable. Fable was the first game that did it, I will say, mediocre to good. Fable said, you can be a good, happy hero, or you can be a bad guy. And you sit there and you go, wait, what do you mean a bad guy? Oh, I can just ruthlessly kill people. I can rule the town with an iron fist. And you can enact yourself to being this tyrant, and yeah, you get transformed into this evil-looking monster by the end of it, but the option was there. And it's gonna sound cruel and creepy, and, you know, even a bit homicidal, because, you know, if you think about it, you think about it, but we always play the good guy. It is not meant to be a bad thing, it's just, as people, we are standard to play the good guy. Why not give up the good guy mentality?
I say we land here.
No, we're not going there. I'm going to go there. Why not play the bad guys? And the answer is, the bad guys have the world stacked against them, which is the interesting part here. So, that concept right there of saying, you know what? You're playing as the people who are down and out. The people who need some luck for themselves. I got stuff in the door. I have such a shit gun. Oh my god, I have no fucking... Sight. God. Alright, time to go beat somebody to death. Yeah! Yeah! Oh my god, I got blown up by a grenade.
Let's move this way. We should go this way. Not so close.
Thank god my teammates picked me up. Jeez. That was rough. Oh, my fiance arrives. I can't hear you at all, and I'm screaming, just so you're aware. I can't see what you have. I can't hear you. Again, I'm all out of whack in some regard. Give me like 5 minutes, I'll finish this match, and then I'll call it a stream.
Contact with hostile. Heard that.
Don't Nobody's alive in here. That's good. Not in time. I have nothing.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Yeah, he has a purple shield.
Enemy spotted. Hostile, right here.
I have no heals either.
Contact. Shot at. Reloading.
I got you, friend.
Reloading.
I'm just gonna pick them and hope for the best.
Thanks. Good looking out.
Oh my god, I need stuff. So bad. No. I want triple tape.
Patching myself
Okay.
up.
Let's see if I can find me.
I need help.
Nope. 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 Oh man.
Longbow here. Semi-auto
This
TMR.
this is gonna be
Energy ammo here.
this is gonna be a struggle.
Let's explore this way.
I don't think this is a good idea, but okay. Oh no! Dang it. I did not see it hit that first. Oh well.
Not too far from range. Got 10 here. Sniper. Heavy ammo here. Heavy. SMG here. Hemlock here.
Okay, that's good.
Rings coming in.
Gotta hop up here. Stone piercer.
Skull piercer's nice, but I need help. Real bad. Real bad. I need that help.
Extended heavy mag here. Level
I
2.
need help. Somebody find me a thing of help. That would be great.
Skull piercer.
Skull piercers are no good to me. Thought I saw health over there.
I need it.
I need help. I need help.
Triple take here.
I'm already down.
Here. Level 2. The package coming in.
I'll take the body shield
Syringe
though.
here.
And ooh, syringe.
There's ammo here.
I am protecting myself.
Alright. Heal up a little bit. Of course, come on.
I am protecting myself.
Try again.
Phoenix kit here. Phoenix kit here.
Wow, 2 Phoenix kits. That's awesome.
I could use that.
I can use the select fire.
Body shield here. Level 2.
Phoenix kit here.
Thank you.
I need band-aids.
Using a med kit. 1 sec.
Sucks that he's got to use the Phoenix kit, but
Body shield here. Level 2.
I don't know whether I want Prowler more or not, but
Object here.
darn, I thought I was doing
Sniper.
better. Whee! So, yeah, I'm not gonna really speak too much more on the same topic, only because I don't want her overhearing some of it. But it'll be no, don't use that Phoenix kit.
Let's go this way.
I don't want them to feel bad about it just because it's the way things worked out.
Extended heavy mag. Level 3.
God, my kingdom for a stupid piece of Is it select fire? Oh, it is, thank god. Crap, crap, keep doing it. Haven't seen any squad, which is creepy.
Let's explore this way.
Heard that.
Doo-doo.
Fire here.
To fly on the
Alley-oop.
I am.
I need wingman here.
Should've kicked. I didn't.
Half the squads remain.
Kill leader appointed.
And onward we go.
Call him if you spot him.
I'm not gonna hopefully spot him because I suck at aiming.
Standard stock here. Level 2.
Oh, band-aids. I found my kingdom for a band-aid.
Repairing.
There's shots over that way. Finish healing up all the way. Leaving my Phoenix kit. There's my beautiful fiance. No.
Hop up here. Skull piercer. For a wingman or extended light magazine here. Level 2.
Was that a person over there? It might have been. Didn't see it. I don't want to get shot.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 4.
Wow.
Thank you.
Took that. Hear it. I
go
can
this
see
way.
it. I see it now.
Let's go this way.
Patching myself up.
Cancel that.
The triple take is not going to be good for this fight, which is the worst part. The best they'll have is the Prowler.
Spy on that area.
What was that?
Target spotted.
Didn't even throw that.
Recharging my shield. Double time it.
I am repairing myself.
Target spotted.
Oh god, 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 oh god. Okay, we're good. Done like that didn't happen.
Let's go.
Gosh,
Solid
got me.
copy.
Okay, we're just running. We're just gonna run this way, I guess, the answer, but
Care package touching down.
I can't believe we just ditched that. I had a good instant 99 of that guy. Didn't put him in the ground, and now we're running from him. On the backside, which is even worse.
Let's go this way.
And they are this way.
Setting a point.
She said a corridor.
Bombs ready. Let's reposition here.
Can do. Alright,
Okay.
so hopefully she's gonna take the first
Also right
blunt
here.
shot blow, and I'm gonna try to blow somebody away with the triple take.
Copy that. Death box over there.
Need to recharge my shields. Recharge my shield.
Oh my gosh, we're the kill leader now? Great!
Thanks. Good looking out.
Body shield, knockdown shield, helmet. Standard.
Only 2 other squads left.
Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Digital threat will be
Give me
great.
a sec. Recharging shields.
Why do none of these guys have health stuff? This is the worst. 5 syringes is what I get? That'll do. 5 syringes is enough to survive.
Gotta hop up here. Optics here. Mid-range.
I really should switch my gun. Sure, it takes me no favors right now. Let's do that.
Rings nearby. 1 minute till close.
What? Stock.
Give my shields
Yeah.
a recharge. I need heavy ammo. Rings not too far. 45 left.
What's in this guy's box? Quick. Ammo. Take that.
Body shield here.
Don't need that, don't
Level
need that.
3.
Cool.
Only 30 seconds left on the clock. The ring's close.
Okay. Wow. Suddenly there's 3 squads left and I got a kill. This is a rare occurrence. I might go out in a win. That's a... For me in a battle royale. What a rare occurrence. And we're the kill leader. I gotta be wary of that.
10 seconds. The ring is fairly
Crap
close.
tons more now.
Hostile right here. Rings moving. Hustle up. Care package. Tango spotted. Danger close. Reloading. One more squad.
I gotta heal quick. This is gonna be so bad. 2 squads left on the bird side. Got one. Who's gonna win that right there?
Throwing darts. Painless knocking at the door.
I have no way of killing myself. This is the end game.
Good looking out.
Yes! That is a great way to end the stream right there with one single GG. GG, my friends. I don't know who you people are, but you just made my night a little bit better. Just a little bit, though. And look at me do shit all that match. 1 kill. I did match for damage, though. That's okay. Whew. Alright. I am going to call it there now that the fiancé is home. I will be paying attention to her as much as I'm sure she does not want me to. As always, anybody, thank you for joining me. Hope you had a good time watching. At some point, I will try and get it on YouTube, but you know how that goes. That's inevitably when I get around to it. So, with that, everybody have a good night, and we will see you on tomorrow, actually, because she has class. So I'll be back on tomorrow, and we'll play some more games then. Alright, have a good night, everybody.